Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, I want you to mark your calendars down for March the 29th. This is where the asteroid Juno moves into the sign of Aquarius, affecting the way we experience our relationships. This asteroid carries the energy of marriage, love, union, friendships, and connections. So these are the areas that we are going to experience this energy moving through our lives. And what I've been feeling is less pressure, more freedom, and more honesty in relationships. So this is where spirit wants you to be aware of what's coming into your life and how you feel as you're moving with it. So I wanted to pull some cards and see what it is your soul needs to hear as we are moving through this. So let's get into it. All right, Libra, let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I'm going to start with 3 oracle cards. These are messages and guidance that spirit is encouraging you to carry and apply over the next 3 months in your life. Okay, so the first one is desire. These are the 2 cards that fell out. So consider what you think you are seeking. Will this fulfill your soul's yearnings or only satisfy a temporary desire? Prioritize what's important in your life right now. So fulfillment is possible, and I feel it's important that you prioritize what is important. So success is the next one. And the message here is your prayers and intentions have been received. Now allow for the movement of circumstances to occur so that your wishes can materialize. So you may be experiencing changes or things that are happening that are placing you in a position of challenge. It feels like you're going through something that is a little harder. And this is a signal that success is coming through this. So let it happen for you. Spirit is encouraging you to let it happen for you. And next we have integration. All right, so you're going to go through an integration period when the real you is the same version that the rest of the world sees. You are living an integrated life. Live in alignment with your values. All right, so I feel they're encouraging you to work on your foundation, in your health, in your work, in your relationships, in your values. So be true to the real you. Be true to the real you. Okay, so once again, you're meant to apply these over the next 2 to 3 months in your life. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So we are starting with the 8 of Pentacles. So your effort, your energy matters. You are going to see the results of it. Okay, so the energy that you're putting out there is the energy coming back, and you're being rewarded here, Libra. So the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Lover's card. You're in alignment. So we have that integration happening, and you're going to see a lot of success here. And this is something that you desire, and it's becoming a reality. So you're stepping into this desired reality, right? So trust is going to be big. Now, the Lover's card is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent in your world. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the 2 of Wands. The world is in your hands here, Libra. I do feel that you have been praying for something or wishing for something, and it is coming true. And this is, I feel, a realization for some of you, the power of your manifesting abilities, the power of you in this world, the way that you show up, the words that you speak, the actions that you take, the decisions that you make, all of these have an effect and impact on your reality. And there's like a connection to how that works within you. So the 2 of Wands is many different things. We're going to talk about it. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I love what's happening for you here, Libra. I feel that you are within the experience, like you're immersed in this dream experience because you've been working on creating it. So now you're within the experience, right? So you're going to have to share with me what this is for you and what it looks like. And before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So we got the number 8, 6, and 2. You might be seeing these numbers. You've got many different synchronicities happening at this time, Libra, and each of them are sharing something with you, telling you something. So the 8 of Pentacles is your material world. And what I'm seeing here is you're drawing a lot into your life right now. So you're going to notice how quickly you are manifesting, how quickly the universe is responding to you. And I'm already seeing success here. Like you're really doing good. Now, the only thing is if you're feeling like you're working too hard, because I do feel that there's a lot of energy that you are putting out there to make something work, I feel even a relationship here, right? So Juno in Aquarius is affecting the connections that we have, the commitments to people or other things. And I'm definitely seeing you within these commitments and actually doing really well, right? Maybe you have hit a hard period, but know that you are someone that has a lot of strength and power, and you're very capable of navigating your way through anything that feels difficult. And you know what? I do feel there is a little bit of a difficult energy here, and that was coming through. What was that coming through here? Integration. There's something here that I feel Spirit is showing you within your experience, and every time I'm trying to connect with this, it's not letting me know what it is. I can feel what it is, but I'm having a hard time interpreting what that is. And maybe you're feeling the exact same thing, or you have the words for it and you can share with us in the comment section below. And the 8 of Pentacles is also the energy of money in your life. It's abundance, it's prosperity, it is wealth. And you are building this, you are creating it. This is the long-term stability that you have been working towards. And I'm seeing you moving towards it, and I'm seeing you already building it. So this is your foundation as well, understanding the power of you, wielding and directing your energy where it matters right now is going to be incredibly important over the next 3 months is what they're saying here. Between 3 and 8 months, there is something that is coming through for you with this. And I don't know if any of you have recently gotten a promotion or a raise at work or found something where you're able to make more money. I'm seeing this coming through. Just be careful of scammers. So I'm definitely getting this energy in the background. So I've got a friend who recently thought she was hired on TikTok, some company. It was like some crypto thing. And she got scammed really hard and she was putting a lot of energy into this. So she thought she was working for someone, but they were getting her to pay premiums. That's a red flag. If you get hired by someone, they're asking you for money. That is a major red flag. So just be careful with that. So she learned her lesson there. And she's not the type of person that normally does this, right? So I feel these scammers are becoming more professional and really good at their job. So just be mindful of that. I sometimes have scammers in my comment section, and some of you call it out. And that way I'm able to see it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? So thank you for that. There's an opportunity. I feel there are actually a few opportunities available here. And it's going to take some effort and more energy here. Like there's something that is building, and I'm seeing you actually immersed in this experience, putting your time, your energy there. So I'm seeing this working for you, but there's a balance, right? So I'm getting someone that overworks, that does way too much and feels like it's not. I've had experiences where I put a lot in and didn't really get anything out of it. And it was kind of like, why am I doing so much of this and it's not doing anything? So, it's like, okay, you go through that frustrated period, but that I feel sometimes for me, in my own experience, that feeling those emotions, is like fuel that charges me to shift in another direction where I'm not afraid to make changes. So I feel some of you are going through a lot of different things here tied to finances, right? Tied to long-term stability. And I want you to know that it is there for you. And some of you are being called to redirect, to shift direction, to adapt or change, right? Not to be afraid to adventure out in order to explore and discover something that you probably didn't know or were aware of, right? So recently I have been learning a lot. The more I learn, the more I can share with you. And I love learning. I love having my brain massaged, listening to things that inspire me. I'm very creative. So the more information I have, the more I know, the more I'm able to share with everyone. So I feel this is the energy of the Eight of Pentacles for you, is you're absorbing a lot of information, a lot of wisdom that you're able to share with others. And with the Lover's card, I feel you're stepping into a soul purpose, into a calling here. And this is something that has been in the works for a while. This is something that has been falling into place slowly but surely. And you're starting to see it now taking shape and form. I feel you always connected with whatever this Lover's card energy is for you, like however it's showing up in your life. So for me, the Lover's card, this is something coming together, something that's aligning and integrating. I've always known since I was young that I wanted to work for myself. Like I never wanted to work for anyone. And I've always tried my whole life to do this. And I've tried many different things. Some succeeded for a temporary while and then failed, right? And that's okay. I was like, you know what? At least I know now that that didn't work. So I'm just going to move on to the next thing and see if that works for me. And that's kind of how I thought. I was never, I don't get attached to things. And I thought that that was actually a problem that I had. Sometimes we think because we do things in a certain way, there's something wrong with us because other people don't do it that way. So I carried that energy for a while, but I realized this is actually a power that I have. This is something that I'm able to do easily, not keep myself connected to things. So I have an easier time of parting ways, but that allows me to align. And I've seen so many different alignments in my life. I feel you are going through the same thing and you are recognizing it. It's almost like you know. And sometimes when we know and there's no proof or any way we can even describe what it is that we're feeling, it's hard to move in that. But they want you to trust what it is that you're feeling, not your external circumstances, not what people are saying to you. And the energy of love is vibrating. It's like pulsating through you. It's all around you as well. So connection, you working with people, support, it is all there. And you know what? I feel you are meant to connect with others at this time, Libra, to really share your energy. Let them share theirs with you, to stay open and receptive. Those of you that are looking for love, I feel love is in your orbit. I feel you're manifesting love. So remember that we have to be in it to win it. So when I manifested my husband, Paul, you've seen him on the channel. He's going to be more on here. So I'm going to have him on some of the collective readings, but I manifested him within 6 months, right? And I was on Bumble. I was going out dating, meeting people, and that's how I met him. I wasn't expecting him to just show up at my door one day and me not going out and actively participating in the co-creation of this reality, right? And I knew when I met him, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of things here that can stop us from opening up and experiencing the experience. And I had been hurt in the past, so I was kind of closed off, but I'm like, no, I'm going to approach this a bit differently. I'm just going to I'm just going to be open and see what, being aware that I'm going to be open and not to judge. Just because things in the past happened a certain way doesn't mean that I'm going to take that energy and apply it here. So there's something here that Spirit is revealing to you within. This is something that you haven't seen before, and it's because of the way that you are showing up. So I feel this is a hidden change that is coming to the forefront for you. And it is not scary. I feel there's a lot of adventure and fun here, and I'm just seeing you connecting. I'm seeing you in conversations and just people, or maybe this is like one person that you meet and they're your best friend, or you're reconnecting with someone And, you know, on a bigger level, this is, again, there is a purpose and a calling here with this connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a connection to um, a project that you're super passionate about and you're finding yourself doing that. So me finding, you know, a way to earn income and do what it is that I'm passionate about and do it from home, I manifested that, right? And yeah, I feel that you are manifesting something and the world is responding to you. And you know this because you hold the world in your hands, right? Some of you are planning a move. I'm definitely getting travel and move coming in. And I feel this is something that you've been thinking about for a while, or you're wanting to change something in your life. This could be your schedule. This could be where you work, maybe a connection with somebody, or you're just changing internally and you're not exactly sure like what's going on or how you feel or what you need to do. Like I'm getting a lot of confusion, or I'm getting a wave of emotions coming in here. Someone out there may be going through something that feels like you're not exactly sure what it is that you're going through. It feels confusing because you haven't gone through something like this before. And I'm definitely seeing emotions. It's like your emotional body's been hit by some sort of energy. So it's created this wave within you that was it came without warning, is what I'm getting here. So, and just spirit is encouraging you to stable yourself, ground your energy, and allow yourself to be at peace as you're moving through these waves of emotions without judging yourself or reacting to them. Okay, so I feel this is a crossroads energy, but it is also alignment and balance. These two are, they're all, the cards are working together, but I feel these two energies are intertwined. I've got duality, polarity coming in, light, dark. I'm getting yes, no, I'm getting a pendulum going back and forth and someone trying to decide or, you know, understand what they're meant to do. Trust your inner knowing here. You don't need external um, confirmation. You know, sometimes in a place like this, when we're at the Two of Wands, I feel like our energy is split two ways and we're trying to figure out which way we're trying to go, which version of us we are trying to step into. And they are showing you this. It's like you have to split off to come back together again, right? So you may be feeling this, and travel, movement. This might be your environment or the way that you move through your life. Something here is changing, and I feel this is going to have a really good, it's actually going to work out for you really well. So they want you to give yourself adjustment time, like a period where things might be a little bit haywire here as you're aligning, integrating, right? Once the energies are beginning to harmonize, alchemize even is the word they want me to use. You know what, it may feel or look one way, but it's another. And I feel that you feel a lot of things. So stabilizing, creating peace in your nervous system here is going to be important. There may be too much of something or too little of it in your life. And I feel you're starting to recognize something there. I feel this might have to do with your diet or something that you are eating that you are very aware of is affecting you in a way that you need to be aware of, right? So I feel what's happening also is there's more information coming in, and that is showing you two different paths. So it's your path splitting into two here, Libra. And I do get that there are decisions and choices that you are making here as well. Crossroads and synchronicities here. So many different kinds of signs. Animal spirits are really drawn to you. So you may be finding that you are connected to animals more, or you're just finding that you're seeing more animals around you. These could be birds, these could be insects, right? The sun has been shining on you recently as well. And I feel that those of you that have been experiencing weather that's been a little bit wild, you know, in a way, I feel this may represent periods of your emotions as you feel them throughout your days, throughout your weeks. Like one morning, you're maybe waking up. This is what I'm seeing in the mirror in my mind. Someone in a mirror looking at themselves and wondering, like, what is going on? Is there something wrong with me? Like, why am I feeling like I'm getting your emotions here? And you questioning it and you looking at yourself and wondering what is wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. You know, it's just sometimes we are meant to move through the emotions. You know, there could be changes that are happening in your body that you're not aware of, and hormones as well. So it's really interesting how this energy is coming through for you right now, because it's taking me here, there, everywhere. This is what I feel is happening here. And there's a lot of energy that you are outputting towards the many things that you're thinking, the things that you are doing. So let's just center and ground ourselves, one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. All right. I'm definitely seeing you in the public eye in some way. I'm getting global presence. This is yours. I'm seeing fans and admirers. So, you know, maybe you're online and things are a little bit different recently. I do feel there's been a shift in energy. Things are adjusting, they're integrating, recalibrating, whatever you want to call it. Know that you're going to find yourself in front of the world in some way if that's what you desire. All right. So, yeah, your dreams, like there's focus here, laser focus. Someone can clearly see what it is that they are creating, and you're going to find yourself there. Or you're focusing on a goal or a destination, right? So we're going to pull an other world oracle for you. This is the energy behind what is happening, and this is what Spirit wants to share with you through this. Skybound. You're meant to be skybound. You might have seen a dove, maybe even a cage. This is coming in as a sign for you, and you might be resonating with this image just by looking at it just itself the way it is. So skybound. I reach for the key to set myself free. The cage you feel trapped in is built of beliefs, patterns, or circumstances that may seem insurmountable. Focus on one thing, the simple but profound act of reaching for the key and daring to turn it. Your journey lies in the struggle to unlock your own freedom. The calling here for you, Libra, is confront the cage that holds you. It is the first step towards your own liberation. So once again, confront the cage that holds you. It is the first step towards your own liberation. You're meant to be free. What I'm getting here is no pressure. There's more freedom here and more honesty, right? So the guidance for you is find a quiet moment to sit with your fears and name them one by one until they lose their shadowy hold. Then identify one tangible action, a word spoken, a boundary set, or a step taken that moves you closer to the key. All right, so you are meant to be skybound. And we are going to now pull an angel number for you to close and seal your reading. So, you know, whenever I see a cage, I always think of the mental cage, our mind. We can be trapped in there. And, you know, sometimes the thoughts we think, they can run wild, our imagination even. And then we can start to feel things tied to that. And, you know, it can become a reality. We start to connect with it in our physical reality. So I feel Spirit is releasing you from that in some way, if that's what you've been experiencing. So 4-4-4-4, stability. That's the Eight of Pentacles. So the message here is your hard work pays off. You're going to see your hard work paying off. Long-term security is here. Grounding practices are going to be important. So make sure you're implementing something daily. Practical matters. These are things that you are being called to tend to. There's a lot of growth happening, and this is an alignment. That is the Lover's card. This is an alignment that is happening. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new Magic Intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.